On this episode of Carnival Eats, we're hanging with Hoosiers and eating with Oregonians.
This is the way to eat a salad. How are you gonna pack all of this food into that bag? Get out of here.
This is about as America as it gets right here.
Deep frying coffee! I'm Noah Cap, and this is Carnival Eats. Today, I'm searching for some Hoosier hospitality at the Wayne County Fair. Known as the birthplace of recorded jazz, Richmond, Indiana has played host to some of the greatest musicians around. But these days, it's the food that has fairgoers all keyed up. So let's boogie on down the Midway and find out what these cool cats are cooking up.
After 25 years in the business, Dino's known for his crazy creations. Today, he's showing us something that's got all of your childhood favorites rolled into one. The Bacon PB&J Quesadilla.
Bacon, peanut butter, and jam quesadilla. You're thinking you're gonna like it.
Pretty open-minded.
What got you excited?
It smells so good.
This is looking pretty darn good.
It is. You know, growing up, everybody had a friend who would do crazy stuff, who would mix things together, who would eat a sandwich that nobody had ever seen. What happens to that kid?
Just fat.
Fat with the PH.
Yeah. I just started eating different foods, throwing it all together, and trying to get the taste and flavors in my mouth, and bam zemo, man, there it goes.
Bam Zemo. There it goes.
Peanut butter and jelly and bacon quesadilla. It's gonna melt in your mouth like a chocolate peanut butter cup.
First step.
Taking my bacon right here, freshly cooked bacon. I'm gonna crisp it up. I'm gonna take this good flour tortilla. I'm gonna take a big old scoop of old peanut butter right there.
Playing the role of cheese, of course, in Dino's creation is peanut butter.
Take this bacon right here, folks.
Yeah, oh, man.
I don't shy around the bacon. Gotta have bacon, bacon, bacon.
What are we doing now?
I'm gonna put some peanut butter chips. I'm gonna give that peanut butter chips in there.
You
Gotta
just
have.
slathered this thing in peanut butter. We obviously need more.
Now we're gonna get the chocolate chips inside of this. So I'm gonna tell you what now, I'm gonna give you a sweet tooth. Now we're gonna put some grape jelly. Now I'm gonna take this flour tortilla, I'm gonna smoke it right there, brother. Back on the press.
We're going back to the press, and we're doing this because an authentic traditional quesadilla.
Yes, you gotta grill it. Gotta get it toasty.
How long does that take?
About 2 minutes.
Oh, man, that
Oh.
smells good.
Look at that, folks. Here we go.
That's what is
Take a
going
hit.
on.
Before we eat it, we need to top it.
First one's gonna be my caramel. Little sprinkles here,
But
folks.
why not?
Give a little zazz to it.
PB&J Bacon Quesadilla.
Da 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 da.
It's like biting into a perfectly toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Then you get that sugary jelly to play off the saltiness of that crispy bacon. Little sprinkles to make it feel like I'm at a party.
The only thing's missing now is a big old glass of milk.
Whoa.
It's warm. Kind of makes it melty and drippy and gooey and ooey.
The bacon is wonderful. All yummy.
Oh, yummy.
I like the tortilla shell because it's crispy, and then the chocolate really pops and gives you that good sweet. And then you got fun sprinkles. How could you not like it?
Debbie's been in the biz for 15 years, and she's proven that great American philosopher Homer Simpson wrong. Because she's making tons of friends with her deep-fried salad.
Nobody thought it could be done, but they found a way.
This actually looks pretty doggone good.
You like salad?
Actually, no.
Do I look like a dude that would eat a salad?
No.
So when you throw the fried in there, that kind of catches my eye.
I like deep fried food.
You're in the right place. You got a sparkle, you got a passion for this industry. How long have you been doing this?
16 years. We bought our first trailer for our children to work in.
Well, how many trailers do you have now?
We have 4 now.
Today, we are making a deep-fried, and I just want to make sure I get this word right, salad. Salad with vegetables. I've never even made a salad, let alone a deep-fried salad.
Okay, the first thing we want to do is mix the batter up.
Debbie makes a classic batter using flour, cornstarch, sugar, baking powder, salt, and eggs.
We don't want it too puffy on the vegetables. We just want it coated on there.
Right.
Now we're going to cut our veggies.
Debbie packs this salad with as many local veggies as she can get.
Perfect.
At what point, Debbie, do you help? I feel like I'm here just for free labor. You're taking advantage of me.
We'll dump them all in here. And we want to fry the carrots and the sweet potatoes first because they take a little longer to cook. And then we just put it all in there.
It's a sea of deep-fried goodies. And we don't mind if we get some of those little crispy fried pieces.
Those are good.
Those are the croutons.
That's right.
An entire basket of deep-fried veggies.
Now you're going to take romaine lettuce.
You can't have a salad without lettuce.
Now you're going to put your vegetables on top of that, tomatoes and olives to dress it up. And special sauce that we've made up, it's a combination of ranch and horseradish.
That's an interesting combination.
I drizzle that over the top of it to add a little zing to it.
Deep fried salad.
This is the way to eat a salad. Deliciously crispy golden veggies. You still get the crunch of the broccoli, you get that freshness. That ranch horseradish is super awesome because you've got that balanced out perfectly. Tomatoes and olives are a nice balance too. If that's what salad looked like, Debbie, I'd probably eat it more often.
Heaven. There's something in there that just makes you want to keep going.
I just got to get in there.
Using the onion ring as a spoon.
It's fantastic, breaded just right. I'll even share it with my wife.
Oh my God. Freaking A. The best thing to have in a veggie is since dressing, dude.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. We're here at the Wayne County Fair in Indiana, where I'm jonesing for some Midway munchies. Don's been helming the smoker for only 6 years, but he's already barbecue royalty. Barbecue is delicious and messy, but Don's found a way to make his meals mobile. It's the walking barbecue.
What do you look for in good barbecue?
Sweet.
You got a lot going on in that small bag. Not what you normally see when you open up a bag of chips. At what point did you realize you had a skill?
Probably after an accident I had. I was on my back for a couple of years and tried to figure out what to do to feed the family.
Well, I'm a big kid, so will you feed me?
I'll feed everybody.
Attaboy, Don. You're packing a whole bunch of elements into this corn chip bag.
Everybody in the fair, they want to eat and walk.
That's the fair dream.
We know what we're doing. First, we started out with a good butt, and it's actually a shoulder.
Is that commonly known?
Now, most of the time, they think it's the butt of the pig, but the ham is the butt.
Right.
I usually cut it at a crisscross, and that helps all the seasonings get inside.
Yeah.
Plus, we put a little apple juice inside. It gives it a good sweet flavor.
This thing is puffing up because it's filled with juice now.
Now we're gonna put the rub on top. It makes a nice crust. I've got Cajun seasoning, paprika, garlic, salt, pepper. Wrap it up, leave the top open, exposed to the heat.
Like a middle-aged man, we're going bald on top.
It's gonna get crispy on top.
The pork shoulder goes in the smoker for 12 to 15 hours to cook low and slow.
We got one more element for the smokers, right?
Baked beans. Can of beans, brown sugar, onions that's been sauteed in butter.
Nice.
That ain't the best part yet. Barbecue sauce. Don't be shy. Put some mustard. Mix it up. We'll stick it on the smoker too, 4 or 5 hours. This is apple smoked bacon. It goes 4 or 5 hours and it'll be crispy like candy.
You can tell the pork is done when it's got a thick crust on top and lots of juices. The bone is removed, the meat is pulled, then shredded.
We're gonna build this thing.
Yes. We start off with some corn chips.
Wait a second now. We're keeping all those corn chips in there?
Yes.
How are you gonna pack all of this food into that bag?
Very carefully. Start off with that moist meat that is smoked for 15 hours. Smoke baked beans. Smell the smoke.
Oh, you can smell it.
This is my homemade coleslaw. We make it with powdered sugar.
Powdered sugar.
It just makes it sweeter. Crispy bacon on top. We got some sweet barbecue sauce with some buffalo sauce. Ties it all together.
Soak this in. That is a walking barbecue. Wow, that meat couldn't be any more tender. Those beans and coleslaw couldn't be any creamier. You get the corn chip to just add in a little bit of texture. Plus, I can enjoy all of that while I'm walking.
You got it.
Smoked right, the perfect amount of sauce on it. The best carnival food you can have in Indiana.
It was great. The sweetness of the beans, the tartness of the coleslaw, smoky barbecue, corn chips had a good crunch.
It doesn't look like the walking is affecting your enjoyment at all.
No, in fact, it's enhancing it.
Tammy's the owner of Ullery's Homemade Ice Cream. Their storefront in downtown Richmond serves up favorites all year round. But when it comes to the fair, they're bringing something special. This year, to celebrate Indiana's bicentennial, they've created the Burst of Freedom.
Burst of Freedom?
Would George Washington choose anything different?
What's your plan on sharing?
We're not sharing.
We're not going to share
This
it.
is mine.
It's the Burst of Freedom. I'm feeling patriotic.
This is Indiana's bicentennial year, and we wanted something that would just burst with flavor in your mouth.
We're making ice cream.
Yes, we are. Every good ice cream starts with basic ingredients: milk, sugar, cream. Gotta have some vanilla extract.
This paddle goes into the canister, and the whole thing is taken outside where an antique tractor engine churns the mixture. Once it's partially frozen, Tammy adds white chocolate chunks loaded with popping candies for a taste explosion.
The waffle bowl, huge part of this dish.
We start with a waffle batter. It cooks it.
That happens quickly.
About a minute, and then we're gonna form it into a waffle bowl.
It's still soft.
As it cools, it hardens. We're gonna put 3 flavors of ice cream in here. Red raspberry.
Red raspberry.
Full of delicious red raspberry. Now remember the vanilla we made?
Packed with popping candies. We've got the red, we've got the white, we need the blue.
Blueberry.
Tammy tops the sundae with a red and blue candy shell that hardens when it hits the cold ice cream.
Quickly add hard rock candy with popping rocks. This needs some fireworks.
How can you have an American extravaganza without a little bit of showtime?
Top it off.
Oh, there's a blueberry popping right out. Man, the star is this ice cream. It is like biting into a berry. The second those popping candies hit my mouth, I feel like I'm a kid again. Edible bowl to boot. It's a burst of fun, it's a burst of flavor, it's a burst of freedom.
This is heavenly.
It pops in my mouth.
Blueberry, whipped cream, Pop Rocks, white chocolate. It's good.
This tastes like George Washington crossing the Delaware with the bald eagle flying over. This is about as America as it gets right here.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. I'm Noah Kapp, and we're soaking up the vibes at the Lane County Fair in Eugene, Oregon. Also known as the Emerald City due to its abundant greenery. Oregon's second largest city has played host to the county's largest fair for over 125 years. So let's see what's cooking. A former architecture student, Kit uses his visual skills in everything he does. After a trip to San Francisco, Kit was inspired to name his business and a signature sandwich after the city.
Here you are.
You'll want to build a bridge of your own to get this into your mouth. The Frisco.
I can smell it from here.
So good to me.
I saw the coleslaw and I was like, that looks really good and tasty.
I've heard about them. I've never actually tasted one.
We got a Frisco Virgin right here. We're going international because we're bringing flavors from all over the world.
Yes.
Did you always know that you were gonna have a job in the culinary world?
Cooking is a form of art. My ingredients is like my colors.
I'm looking at there's so many sauces. Where do we begin?
We're gonna grill chicken.
Kit parboils his chicken thighs before finishing them off on the grill. That makes them moist on the inside and crispy on the outside.
This is our basting sauce, and that's soy sauce, brown sugar, chili, garlic, vinegar. I picked this up when I was in Hawaii. We're gonna toss the cabbage salad. This is our peanut vinaigrette dressing. You can taste that.
What is in that sauce? Because that is delicious.
Right, the vinegar and sugar and roasted peanut in it. The most important one is the peanut sauce. So our peanut sauce is roasted peanut puree, and then we add toasted sesame oil. And the last ingredient, toasted sesame seed. Give you a nutty flavor. Right. Just make your taste bud dance. Onion bun. This is the cabbage salad, the chicken.
You are an artist, my friend.
The top, we put the peanut sauce.
That is a Frisco sandwich.
This is all the flavors rolled up into one buttered up toasted bun into the cabbage, soaked in maybe my most favorite sauce in the history of the world. Into that chicken thigh, it's that caramelization from all of that sauce. But inside it is just juice and flavor.
Now you make me hungry.
You could taste the chicken. It was really fresh and so much flavor all over.
Oh my goodness. Cabbage, the grilled flavor, the moist bun. I'd come back for third and fourth.
Tender, it's juicy. It's a real good sauce on it.
It is on point.
Amber's been working at the Carnival since she was 6 years old. Now, she has 11 different stands, specializing in classic fair food like jalapeno poppers, onion rings, and bacon-based treats. Now, she's combined all of those delicious flavors into the jalapeno popper onion ring.
This right here looks delicious.
I've seen big onion rings before, but that's...
It's a big one.
We could hula hoop that thing.
It's just like a fair in one ring. And if you go to a fair and don't have fried food, did you really go to a fair?
Whoa. Your family's been in this business for a while?
I grew up in and around it.
Yeah. What brought you back?
The people, the food,
Yeah.
the creativity, the being your own boss, the freedom.
That's it. What made you think we could put these together and it would work?
We do a stand that's just bacon-wrapped jalapeno poppers, and we have award-winning onion rings. We're fusing them together.
Let's get this party started.
We go with a flour base. Then we have garlic powder, onion powder, Hell's Bells. It's a
I'm
local
mixing.
beer. It's light, it's crisp, and it's gonna go great with our onion rings today. Let's do a little more.
Yeah! Sorry, it started to get out of control there for a second.
Now we need to add some water. We do it by hand.
This is old school.
This is how we do it. Super colossal onions. We're gonna cut them.
Amber uses a Vidalia onion, known for its mild, sweet flavor.
These are like little beach balls.
We are creating onion rings.
Giant onion rings.
The onion rings are battered and then fried at 325 degrees. 2 wood dowlings are used to flip and stack the rings.
Get out of here, Amber.
You are familiar with bacon, right? Hickory smoked.
Wrapped around our onion rings. We're now at 2 full slices of bacon. She's gonna put on a third. Bacon top to bottom. That thing's crazy.
Now we gotta add a stick all the way through. Going back to the fryer.
Amber combines cream cheese, jalapenos, and milk to give this sauce a pop.
The onion ring, off the charts. You got that beautiful crunchy, cracky batter on the outside. Inside, the onion ring is cooked perfectly, and doesn't matter what direction you hit this thing from, you're gonna get a little bit of that smoky bacon. It is simply delicious.
Damn. Delicious.
It's spicy, but not too spicy. Then the bacon hits you.
It's got the crunch, the spice, and the bacon. What more could you want?
To share it with your friend.
They can get their own.
We're here at the Lane County Fair in the heart of downtown Eugene, home to America's first one-way street. Now, there's only one direction I'm heading, straight to the food. Nick's come up with a definitive answer to the question, coffee or dessert? How about both? Together with deep-fried coffee.
Ermagerd.
It looks amazing.
Deep-fried coffee.
And some coffee beans.
Fried coffee.
Deep-fried.
Coffee.
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna share something with you at home that not too many people know, but I've never had a cup of coffee. So, not even joke.
You are not.
Not joke.
No, you're.
Listen.
That is not true. It's not American.
What made you think about deep frying coffee?
My grandma came up with it. She's the best grandma in the world. I love you, Grandma.
The second best. My grandma's the best. I love you, Grandma.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. My grandma's just a little bit better. Love you. She drinks tea.
We're gonna start with the funnel cake batter.
This funnel cake batter is made with flour, sugar, eggs, baking powder, a little salt, and milk.
Whipping a little bit of air at the end here. Boom, boom, boom. Just
creamy and smooth.
Okay, coffee syrup.
Coffee syrup. Coffee syrup is made by combining equal parts coffee and sugar and heating gently until the sugar dissolves.
This is pure vanilla extract. Yeah, it smooths it out a little bit. Now we have our batter.
No. Look at you. I'm just gonna stand back and let everybody at home soak this moment in. We head to the fryer.
375 degrees. We're gonna drizzle
This is interesting because everybody always gets mad at me when this happens.
Because it's exploded coffee. It's supposed to look like you threw coffee into a fryer and it exploded on you, right? The presentation is where it's all at.
All those little crispy bits are gonna be delicious.
Right.
Back to the coffee syrup, powdered sugar. Beautiful, dude.
We finish it off with more coffee syrup and white and dark chocolate covered coffee beans.
It's a funnel cake meets a cup of joe meets a creative genius.
Well, my grandma.
Hashtag grandma.
Hashtag best grandma.
Second best grandma, deep fried coffee. Because these pieces are a little bit smaller, they're like little sponges and they shoot out all of that coffee flavor.
Right.
Those coffee beans really give you a kick of that
They
coffee
do.
flavor.
They're delicious.
Walking into a business meeting with this in my hand
Yo.
makes a little bit more sense. Set the tone.
Set the tone.
Oh my God. Energized and fried.
I like the little sweetness of it. I like the whipped cream.
A lot like a funnel cake, but with a splash of hot coffee. And the whipped cream really gives it kind of a mocha feel.
Could this replace the morning coffee?
I would probably eat this every morning.
Oh.
Takes a bite, shirt wipe, and I'm out. Well, that's it for me today. We've devoured the deep fried salad, the bacon PB&J quesadilla, that onion ring, and the deep fried coffee. The food here has got me buzzing. Oh, head start!